Hi there, I just really quickly wanted to show you how I've got trap boxes secured to the ground in areas where the stock come through. So what I've done is I've got wire ties here and I hit them down into the ground, and then where the holes are on the wire ties I screwed into the trap box. Sometimes I'll use like a large hex head screw. At the moment I just had a couple of stainless ones. Yeah, so where the stock are in paddocks, this one here is by a dam. Normally they'll roll them round, flick them around. I have seen people do bars on the inside, like a T-bar, screwing from the inside. I find the wire ties are good because they also protect the corners, so the cows will start chewing on the corners. This one here needs a little bit of maintenance. The lid's been rubbed up against and chewed, and the paint's coming off all the warning labels, so I'm going to go through. All I do is change the lids. Another trick that I do is when I'm doing the lids on a lot of the new boxes now, I just went through and sanded all the corners and then painted them. What I found that did was the cows were biting onto it and chewing it, and when there's a sharp corner they were peeling it right up and off, but when the corners are rounded they struggled to chew the lids off a bit. Yeah, so that's just a small little trick that I've found to keeping the stock from dismantling the boxes too much. This one here I've got to replace the two screens, the front and the back, and I'll repaint it, so I'll come through on a really clean day, give it a good wire brush over. I'll change the lid because I just have quite a few lids in the shed and that's got a brand new warning label on it. I'll just change the lid over and give this one a new second life. I'll give it a quick wire brush and then paint it if it's good. If it's starting to rot or it's too worn, then I will just use it for the base when I rebuild another trap box. So it's quite good to recycle because they're all about this. They're all the same size. So yeah, it makes life really easy. And this will just turn into a bottom for a new trap box, and all I do is put brand new sides on. And I'll show you a video on how I make these trap boxes. But yeah, everyone's got their own style and technique. This is just following a lot of the specs from Department of Conservation with the measurements and the size to accommodate for this one. This one here's got your fens traps inside of it. They also, sometimes I have the Dock 200s, but this is the fens number 6 inside this one. Inside there's, I don't know if you can see, not too well, but there's a bit of meat hanging up and eggs. This one needs a good clean out. But yeah, I just quickly showing the wire ties. Sometimes I'll do them on alternate corners, like one on that corner and then one over here. But here at the moment the stock are mainly on the front of it, so I just protect the front. It's stabilized really well, that's not going anywhere. If you're worried about stock hurting themselves, you can maybe come through with a portable grinder and just give that a quick grind off and make so it's not sharp. But there's no horses in here, there's nothing. I've never had any stock come through and hurt themselves. If anything, they probably just scratch themselves on it. They probably like it. So yeah, that's just how I do it, and it works for us.